Doug, good morning and happy Thanksgiving to you. I'm here at the Fayette Mall where 150,000 people are expected to shop between today and tomorrow. But police are saying thieves will be out for Black Friday. They're saying that during this time of year, there is a spike in car break-ins. And the timing couldn't be more perfect as millions of Americans are expected to travel this Thanksgiving holiday. We're told that 42 million people are expected to hit the road, and that's the highest it's been in 7 years. We're told that the victim is at UK hospital and that an argument led to that shooting in the 1400 block of North Limestone. Police and law enforcement have been here since the shooting in support of Ellis and his family, and like many of us, there was hope that he would pull through, but sadly that hope has turned into grief. Now police think the suspect is a complete stranger to the family. They say he was just driving through the area, though it's not clear why this home was chosen or why the attack even happened. Exantis appeared in court today in a bulletproof vest under tight security. He was appointed a public defender who says he may be schizophrenic. Bond is set at $1 million. You can see this large hole just behind me where that fire started around 9 o'clock this morning. The mother, Kimberly Owen, says that her 4-year-old realized something was wrong with the house and woke her up. She says that her bedroom was filling with smoke. She then went and opened her door and saw black smoke throughout her house.
Everything in the kitchen, everything. All the food, all the dishes, everything. Lost everything in my dining room. Lost most of the stuff in my living room.
Right, Doug, you can see fire crews just behind me wrapping up after that early morning fire. Richie Farmer is expected to walk out of a federal prison in West Virginia today. The Federal Bureau of Prisons says the former state agriculture commissioner is transitioning to a halfway house in Kentucky. Others, especially businesses, say that it will be more harmful than helpful.
A minimum wage increase would be as like another tax on us.
And this is one of many arrests police have made in this case so far. It stems from a gang initiation beating that happened at Whitney Young Park last September. Take a look just behind me. There is a ladder truck where crews are still working to put out some hot spots. Fire crews say that they were called here just after 1 o'clock this morning. The driver says that he was riding down East Reynolds Road when he lost control, struck this sign and hit the unit right behind me. Police say it's a two-way stop, but what some drivers fail to realize until it's too late is just like what the sign says behind me, traffic on Citation Boulevard does not stop. I am a huge country music fan and I would have been happy to be at the Luke Bryan concert, but I don't know if I would have gone as far as these fans did. And police are actually now looking for the driver who actually drove their car right into this building just behind me. I'll step aside so you can see the damage that was left behind. A big gaping hole that is actually exposing merchandise inside of the store. It was definitely a frightening moment for that woman who told police a suspect forced his way into her car and threatened to kill her. That mass murder threat was discovered inside of a bathroom right here at Eastern Kentucky University on Monday. Republican Matt Bevin and Independent Drew Curtis debated on live television. Some talking points included same-sex marriage licenses and the clerk refusing to issue them, Kim Davis. Emotions are really high in this crowd just behind me. Half are here to support Kim Davis, while the other are here to support same-sex marriage. ABC 36 was told a survey of the damage is not yet complete, but officials believe that the damage could be up to $1 million. Reporting in Lincoln County, Fadia Patterson, ABC 36 News. The town of Versailles mourns after the stabbing death of a 6-year-old boy.
Unreal. I can't believe. And to hurt a kid.
Investigators say it happened around 4 this morning. Police say this man, 32-year-old Ronald Exantis, went into the home on Douglas Avenue, took a knife from the kitchen, and went upstairs and stabbed Logan Tipton repeatedly in the head while he slept. Police say Exantis attacked 2 other children and the father, but the father was able to stop him and hold him until police arrived. Police say the 32-year-old confessed to the crime and is now charged with murder.
It's tragic when it happens to a child who is, not able to defend himself or is too young to defend himself. It obviously hits home for a lot of us as police officers.
Investigators say Exantis is a registered nurse from Indianapolis. Now police think the suspect is a complete stranger to the family. They say he was just driving through the area, though it's not clear why this home was chosen or why the attack even happened. Exantis appeared in court today in a bulletproof vest under tight security. He was appointed a public defender who says he may be schizophrenic. Bond is set at $1 million. Reporting in Versailles, Fadia Patterson, ABC 36 News. That private swearing-in ceremony took place at midnight at the Capitol, making Matt Bevin the 62nd governor of Kentucky.
I
State your name.
Matthew G. Bevin.
Honoring her memory, Matt Bevin used his eldest daughter, Brittany's Bible, as he was sworn in by Chief Justice John D. Minton shortly after midnight.
Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
Bevin becomes only the 9th Republican governor in the state's history and only the 2nd since 1971.
Constitution of this Commonwealth.
This is the first public office for the investment manager from Louisville. He ran for Senate in 2014 against U.S. Senator Mitch McConnell and lost. In November, he beat Democrat Jack Conway to take the state's top job.
It is a tremendous honor to be chosen to be the tip of the spear for the Commonwealth of Kentucky.
So help me God.
Also sworn in is Kentucky's new Lieutenant Governor, Janine Hampton.
I never dreamed a few years ago when I served in the Air Force that I would be continuing service in this manner.
Hampton is Kentucky's first black statewide office holder. In his closing remarks at this morning's ceremony, Bevin told the crowd how humbled he was by their support and attendance. He also stressed the importance of the work that lies ahead.
If we rise to the occasion that has been presented to us for a fresh start, for a new day, then the greatest days of the Commonwealth of Kentucky are indeed yet to come. I look forward to leading that charge, but I need your help to make it happen. Thank you. Thank you for being here. May God bless each and every one of you, and may God bless the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Thank you.
And the governor has a full day ahead with an inaugural worship service at 8 o'clock this morning, a parade at 10 a.m., and the public inauguration ceremony at 2 p.m. We will have full coverage of the inauguration ceremony today on ABC 36 News at noon, 5:30, and 6 p.m. Reporting live in studio, Fadia Patterson, ABC 36 News. Well, we've been here since the courthouse opened their doors this morning. Emotions are really high in this crowd just behind me. Half are here to support Kim Davis, while the other are here to support same-sex marriage. It's a day that could have happened just over 2 months ago, but finally today the first same-sex couple received their marriage license in Rowan County.
This time it was a little easier. We had more support. Last time, as soon as I came out, like, we were already heartbroken, and they just started cheering that we didn't get our license.
William Smith Jr. and James Yates say they tried at least 6 times to get their license, but County Clerk Kim Davis refused.
I started crying. I just couldn't stop. You know, I was upset for a while.
Despite this being the law of the land, she claimed God's authority prohibited her from complying with the Supreme Court's ruling that legalized same-sex marriage. Thursday, Judge David Bunning held Davis in contempt and took her into federal custody.
Either way, you sell them or I'm going to stick you in jail. That's a threat.
Davis's husband, Joe Davis, is calling the judge a bully.
If our government can bully you, then they're going to make everybody bow down to what they want to do. If we don't take our country back, we're the one that puts them in there. They work for us. And if we don't take our country back, we're going to be in worse shape than this.
Joe Davis says he has not seen his wife since she was taken into custody, but he has talked to her over the phone. He says she is in good spirits. Reporting from Moorhead, Fadia Patterson, ABC 36 News. Well, here's a little known fact about myself. I am a huge country music fan, and I would have been happy to be at the Luke Bryan concert, but I don't know if I would have gone as far as these fans did. Take a look for yourself. Luke Bryan fans say they had trouble getting in and trouble getting out of the Talon Winery where Bryan's farm tour was held. An estimated 14,000 vehicles were bumper to bumper on Tates Creek Road, a 2-lane rural road.
There's only one way to get out of Talon Winery, and you have 12 different rows that are trying to merge together to merge into the exit.
At one point, Luke Bryan tweeted about the traffic and said the concert wouldn't start until everyone arrived. Some people said it took up to 4 hours to get to the venue to see the country music star.
We've gone 1 mile in an hour and a half. They should have traffic control, I would think, right?
Honestly, we really just want to see Luke. We've been waiting in traffic since 6:30.
They didn't plan for the traffic at all. Right. They did not handle this well.
Let me end on this. This is not my kind of night.
And many waited even longer to get back out.
It was a great time, but it was not worth the wait. So that took up all our gas. We didn't think it would be that bad.
During that wait, these concert goers ran out of gas and decided to walk home on Tates Creek Road, where there's no pedestrian path.
Safety's always a concern, but, you know, getting home is better than waiting.
Some concert goers told us they were just going to sleep in their cars, waiting until the traffic cleared before they attempted to leave. Adding to the problem for some, their cars got stuck in the mud, the same problem that forced Brian to postpone the concert last week. There was a tow truck, however, on hand at the winery to get those cars out. Despite traffic issues, many fans say they enjoyed the show.
It was absolutely worth it. We had the best time of our lives.
Right, Doug, there have been several accidents here since this extension opened on Monday. Police say it is a two-way stop, but what some drivers fail to realize until it's too late is just like what the sign says behind me, traffic on Citation Boulevard does not stop.
Honestly, I was surprised to see that she was still in the vehicle. I'm glad she was wearing her seatbelt.
Words from a Good Samaritan who came to the aid of the driver of this car moments after she had been T-boned by a tractor-trailer last night on Citation Boulevard.
We all hopped the fence and ran over there, and she was unconscious when we got there. The horn was blaring, the airbags were deployed.
At 50 miles per hour, authorities say the impact was so powerful that it could have had tragic results.
It's been a tough 2 days since this road has been open. This is the second accident that I've seen.
There are signs warning drivers of the new traffic pattern, but neighbors say they've witnessed several accidents at Greendale and Citation and are concerned more will come if changes are not made.
I think a light will certainly do it. I don't know if we have to call the senator, if we have to start making phone calls, but the neighborhood here is going to certainly do some things to try to get that done.
The Transportation Cabinet says a traffic count is planned in the upcoming weeks to see if the intersection needs a new signal, but right now they say it doesn't merit a traffic light. Again, as a reminder for drivers on Greendale, you must stop while drivers on Citation Boulevard have the right of way. Reporting live in Lexington, Fadia Patterson, ABC 36 News. Morning, Lauren. You could still smell the smoke in the air from that fire that started several hours ago at Premier Recycling. Take a look just behind me. There is a ladder truck where crews are still working to put out some hot spots. Fire crews say that they were called here just after 1 o'clock this morning. The fire department says that while working the fire, a portion of the building collapsed in the rear. Several other engines were called to the scene to get more water to the building. ABC 36 was told a trailer was damaged along with the building in this fire. Fire investigators say they won't know the severity of the damage until all hot spots are put out and their investigation is complete. We're told that there were no injuries. Meanwhile, ABC 36 talked with several neighbors and a business owner who told us that they heard a loud pop before the fire started.
It was just like a really loud boom, and my neighbor came running in to tell me that it blew up, and then we came out here. I didn't really get to see it blow up or anything. I looked at it through the window.
It's not something you expect to see. So like I said, I just thought it was maybe a transformer or something, and to see that, and it was going up quick and spreading quickly.
Again, there were no injuries reported in this fire. We're told that Newtown Pike between 3rd and 4th Streets are blocked off, so drivers are being asked to avoid the area if at all possible. Reporting live in Lexington, Fadia Patterson, ABC 36 News.